Hi, Achim here, InnerSpace Explorers. Today we'll talk a little bit, as the title indicates, about becoming an ISE instructor. And the reason for this video is that I have, over the years, a lot of people asking like, hey, what can we do? What's the path? Where can we meet? When do you have the next ITC, etc.? And it's always an issue with my pretty crazy schedule. And then sometimes just flying for this one person to the other end of the world also financially doesn't always make sense. And so I've always been looking for a solution for that. And the solution is sitting next to me. So Liam, whom you've seen in other videos already, is in InnerSpace Explorers IT. And on top he's running Dive from Mallorca. And as Dive from Mallorca is closed from October till April, he has a lot of time where he doesn't know what to do. And we figured, well, that's awesome, then you can travel the world and teach ISE ITCs. And tell us a little bit about you, your background, and that you're happy and willing to travel the world to create new ISE instructors.
I mean, again, for those who've never seen me, I'm Liam. I'm, again, ISE instructor and instructor trainer. And a bit about myself. So I started diving in, I think it was 2014. It's a bit of a time ago, and I've sort of went the standard recreational path. And then eventually, as soon as I turned 18, basically decided now I'll become an instructor, and moved to Spain, did my original ITC with another agency, and then progressed through the instructor ranks. And I was in a small family-run dive center in Spain where I sort of helped and gained a lot of experience myself, teaching hundreds of students, thousands even, and done a couple of thousand dives. And eventually got to this DIR thing as well, and helped to take this above average recreational centre into a more DIR minded and even technical dive centre. And then eventually, beginning of this year, Achim and I had a chat, and I decided to make the move to run Dive and Fun here in Mallorca. And yeah, I mean, teaching wise, I've been following ISE for a long time now, and been teaching quite a few courses lately, quite successfully, I hope. And again, with the ITCs as well. That's sort of a new thing now that we're trying to get me prepared to travel the world, as Achim said, and then just get to where you guys are, and to be able to, with logistics permitting, of course, do ITCs wherever you are based, which of course goes the same for student level courses as well, or combinations of students with a person doing the ITC.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, if I may jump in here for a second. So first of all, we taught quite a few ITCs together now. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. That's exactly what we not wanted. These guys have a terrible timing there. But the other thing is that you're native speaking English, German, and you're fluent in Spain, which is way more than I can do. So yeah, we taught a couple of ITCs together, which is important. So it's not like we just created somebody and then sent him out. So basically, so I don't have to do the work or something like that. I love Liam's work. I've witnessed him teaching student classes as well as instructor classes on a personal level here in the center. And that was basically when I said, like, you need to do this. And the other thing is that, I mean, the old concept of the instructor candidate brings in 2-3 people, real students, and then you teach together, you co-teach. Because also for all of you who are probably seeking ISE training, I think these are some of the most valuable classes, because you get input from 2 people or even 3 people. And they are probably not ready instructors yet, but they're on a level that they become ISE instructors. So they're usually super experienced divers and instructors, probably with a total different background. It's like Juan and myself teaching. That's some of the classes that I loved most, because we come from a totally different background. We love the same thing, but we share the same ideas, the same principles. We teach the same concepts, but we got to that point in a very different route. I don't know if that makes sense, but the feedback that we also got, because we did that quite a bit, was always extremely positive. And so maybe you, as a future ISE student, or if an existing ISE student that wants to do the next step, this might be a great opportunity for you as well.
Yeah, and then again, I mean, as Achim said, in the off season here in Mallorca, I'll be traveling as an IT, and I think what we've planned so far is that towards the end and the start of the season, we'll do an ITC here in Mallorca, where if there's European-based students, we'll just do an ITC right here, because we've got the logistics set up and everything. And
well, then you might have to get me as well, so if you don't want that.
if you don't want that, hit me up.
Yeah. And another thing is, we have this safari coming up. Now there's an extra video on that, but it's worth mentioning. It's 44th
7th to 14th, and we've actually already got an ITC candidate on the safari as well. So
yeah, great. So we'll do an Egypt safari. Liam will be on board, and that's obviously also a great opportunity. Great weather, great conditions, great dive sites, and basically 24/7 together, which I actually did an ITC on the last one, and that was extremely rewarding, and a very nice way of doing it. So that might be a great chance as well.
yeah. And again, if anyone has any questions, my contact details will be down below. Feel free to message me on Instagram, Facebook, via email, whatever.
Yeah, I'll remove mine so they can all send their inquiries to you. No, yeah, all the contacts are underneath. So also, obviously, if you have questions, comments, put them in the comment section, and
or even through the ISE website.
Yes,
feel free to reach out.
There's a link as well, and then
That's
we'll
pretty
see
much it, yeah.
how it goes. So take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.